Hi, everybody, welcome. Now, as we take a look back at the rainfall event that we underwent, the National Weather Service in Memphis did a nice little estimate on rainfall amounts and shows that we picked up roughly 8 to 10 inches. In the deeper shade of red, that is anywhere from 10 to 15 inches, which includes most of the Memphis metro area and up to the north. So a lot of areas saw 10 to 15, again to 8 to 10. And to put this into context, it's been very difficult because it's such a wide area, and then we have varying amounts depending on what site you actually look at. And so kind of looking at it from this perspective here, using some model data and some satellite data, we see in the deeper shade of blue, and again, we're kind of in the lighter shade of blue to deeper shade of blue. That deeper shade of blue is a 1 in 1,000 year event. To say historic is certainly appropriate. We get into the lighter shade of blue, we're still looking at the potential of 1 in 100 to 1 in 500 year event. So anything in the blue, which we're smack dab in the middle of, is basically historic. Either 100 year or 1,000 year. Doesn't really matter. So looking at flooding, ongoing flooding concerns out here. We still have flood warnings all in the green. The Mississippi not expected to crest until maybe Friday, Saturday timeframe. And then we have frost advisories off to the east. We're going to be a little bit warmer here this morning, heading into our Wednesday morning, but still cold. So down to 41 degrees, average morning low is 46. Should make it up to 70, which is actually just above average tomorrow. A nice afternoon in store for us. Going to have a lot of sunshine, sunset at 7:31. And so again, a nice afternoon in store for us here Wednesday. There is a threat of an isolated shower, drip or two Thursday, nothing major. And we'll be cooler Friday, Saturday behind a cold front technically, but nothing cold. In fact, this overnight tonight is probably the coldest we'll have for the foreseeable future, maybe until fall. Who knows? We'll see. In the meantime, again, we do have a little frontal boundary coming through. Here we are Thursday, and it's out ahead of that where we get an isolated storm. Technically, there is a marginal threat for an isolated severe storm. Looking at if we do have anything for them, could produce some strong wind gusts and maybe some hail, but nothing surface-based. This is not a severe weather concern. It's just, hey, do you have, I don't know, a flagpole sitting outside with a big sail on it? Yeah, maybe take down the sail, that kind of thing. So anyway, just looking at some gusty winds if we do have any storm forming at all on Thursday. That's potential. Up to 74 degrees. It does cool off again a few more degrees going into the afternoon and overnight here Friday night, Saturday, and then warming up nicely next week. It looks very warm. Might get some showers as we head through next week as well.